What's good, y'all? I hope y'all been taking care of yourself. And today I am going to show you all how to make this shit.
Pick up the pace, 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 pick up the pace.
Disclaimer, my speaking game ain't perfect yet, but we're still getting this knowledge out of here. If I stumble or mess up, it's all part of the process, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for sticking with me while I level up. Let's get it.
What's good, y'all? This is WierdKid and I'm back again with another cooking sessions, my baby. Hey, hope y'all doing good, and I hope y'all been taking care of yourself, and I hope y'all been focusing on yourself with the matrix, you know what I'm saying? It's 2026, bro. We better lock in, J, you feel me? Alright. So today we're gonna talking about how we're gonna do this ISOXO, the underground freaking drop type shit, you feel me? Hey. Let's just get straight into the video, my G. First thing first, we're gonna break down the drums. So let's start with this kick right here. Alright, the kick right here are called Baba Kick. Shout out to these two guys right here for the kick sound. Appreciate y'all. And we're gonna move on to this Amen break drums, which is right here. And then next one. And then the Sonic Amen. Little bit of chopped up right here to make it synchronized with the rest of the drop, and I just chop it up a little bit here and right here, and then right after that I put into the mixer channel. So right here for the Sonic Amen, I put Pro Q3, cut the lows, and then DS10 drum shaper. What is this for? This thing are called the drum shaper, which is to make this kind of, you know, like smooth and then attack and like cut off the sustain, if you get what I'm saying. Like, let me just play it for y'all real quick. So without it, it sounds like this, and with it, it's like making the sound tight, you know what I'm saying? Move on, Ozone Major 2, make it more wider. And then soft clipper to clip it, of course. And then we move on to this right here, the Proc Amen. Well, same effects, I guess. Only the difference is the settings. In Pro Q3, I just remove some of it, the low frequencies, and boost some of the muddy effects or the muddy frequencies. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. And then I cut all the way down for the sustain, and then push a little bit on the attack. Ozone Major 2, there's a little bit of width, and then soft clipper. And this is what it sounds like. Yeah, and then the last one, which is the future-proof Amen right here. And for this future-proof Amen, I only put Pro Q3, only to cut the lows. And then with the layers, with the rest of it, yeah. So you're gonna combine with the kick and then some sidechain. I think for the kick, I don't put any effects into it. Oh, I did. I put some Pro Q3 and then I layered with the drums with some sidechain, and then I put this snare right here. This is the original sound. Like, this is from Armaku modded snare. Shout out to Armaku. And then with this Proc Amen snare too. And then the last one, I don't know, semi-filtered drum fill. Damn. And this is the full drums for only the kick and the snare with some sidechain. If you want to talking about more about the snare, I put maybe Pro Q3, just Pro Q3, and then I put, what is this? Yeah, I only cut the lows for the whole snare. This 3 right here, I only just cut the lows, and then that's it. Maybe boost some of the higher frequencies, but yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to the next sound, which is the heads, and then some of the others. This one too, with some shaker, and with this one too. Yeah, and then this Barely Alive Ride Classic. And with this weird ass 909, the open hat, it just sounds like this. I know you can automate with some automation, but I just literally just drag down the volume, which is right here. I drag down the volume and then boom, boom, boom. Like it's gonna hit every fourth. So if you get what I'm saying. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. This just sounds like for the whole heads. Yeah, that is how it sounds like. And then you need 909 crash. The freaking Techno. You know what I'm saying? Like the old Techno sound. Yeah. Alright, we move on to the next sound, which is the Serum sound, my J, the sound design. Alright, I like this part. This part right here, the, what do you want to call it? The drill sound. Like, you know, the drill tool. Like the what? Like you drilling something. I don't know, you might call it a siren or maybe, I don't know, yeah, whatever. But yeah, all right, for the sound design, I got this from Ivory Serum 2 pack or just Serum pack. And then it's called Sustain Comps. But I don't like the, you know, the repeated sound like dun, dun, dun. I need the long ass sustain. So I'll recreate, I forgot what I did, but hey, I think I did right here. Only choose the envelope. And then make this retrigger. Or maybe. And then change this. Maybe. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about. But maybe I change some of this. Only just to make the long ass sustain. And I think I don't touch any of this sound right here. But hey, you can get this edited Serum preset in my Patreon. So if you like this sound right here, you can just go straight into my Patreon. So, and after this, like you're gonna make this weird ass, you know, wavetable. I mean, it's not really that weird. Only just turn up the oscillator B semitone to +7 and then +3 on octave, and then you're gonna go to mixer channel, which is right here. For the mixer channel, I put Shaperbox 2 to make this sort of like what do you call it, a sidechain. Yeah, and then patcher, this patcher right here, for the reverb and delay, and then for the ducking sound effect. It's not like this. So it's gonna duck first, and then it's gonna come out like fuck. Yeah. All right. So for the patcher right here, only to make the ducking sound for reverb and delay, and we're gonna move on to Pro Q3. Holy days! What is this? Cause all right, this one right here, cut the lows and then boost some of the higher, and then I choose this 900 almost to 960 hertz. I boost it up all the way up, and then I don't know. Let me play it without the Pro Q. I don't know what I did right here, but hey, just stick with me. All right, move on. Pro Q3, holy days, what is this? For the next Pro Q3, I cut this sub frequencies and then turn down a little bit on the high. Ozone Major 2, boost all the way up on the width. I mean, stereo wise, and then for the width, only 52%. Yeah. All right, we move on. Saturn 2, basic saturator O, you know what it is. We go to here and then turn down the mix a little bit, 75%. And then the last step, Pro Q3. Again, cut the lows and boost some of the mid frequencies, like the mid range. And then I don't know what I did here. It's look like a little bit. But yeah, I did this. Cut the lows, boost right here and right here. I'll make a tweak here and there. And then the last one, soft clipper to clip it, of course. All right, and for this sound right here, you need some pitch bend, if you know what I'm saying. You need to make this Serum 2 right here for this number right here. It's -12 for the bend down and then 12 for the bend up. So, and then you tweak this right here. You go here, browse parameters, or you can just go straight to tools and then last tweaked. And then you go like right here. It's gonna automatically choose the last tweak button or the whatever it called, and then you're gonna create automation clip, and it's gonna pop up like this. If you're a completely beginner, it's gonna like straight line, the straight line like this. It's not gonna like look weird like this. So I want you to go like right click and then right click. So I go from 50% to 53, and then I go back down to 50 and then 51 again on this right here, and then I make to 53 again and then make to 50. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's called pitch bend. Without it, it's gonna sound like this. So it just sounds completely flat and no pitch bend whatsoever. But with pitch bend, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna move on to the next sound. 808, my G. Yeah, for this 808 right here, I'm gonna break down. 808, I use Serum 2, and it's called Walk 01 from Event. I think Event sample or preset pack. So the original sound without no effects whatsoever sounds like this. I mean, it's perfectly fine with only the Serum 2. Yeah, I got this from Event, Serum, Pick. Yeah, this is for the effects, mix, and then matrix. No weird adjustment, only basic shapes. The soft, I don't want to call it, and then the noise turn on, and then you go into the mixer channel. I put Pro Q3. Yeah, it looks simple, and then soft clipper. Yeah, and then turn down the volume a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, man. It is. It's pretty simple. All right, so after all of this, you're gonna need a sort of like the underground vocal effects like this. You need this.
Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace.
And then this one too for the last drop.
Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace.
Yeah, that's what you want, man. And how did I do this? First thing first, what you need, a mic, of course. And then you're gonna record yourself saying some words, and then you're gonna come up with some sound effects. Sounds like this.
Yeah, pick up the pace.
I think this is the original one. Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the. Yeah, and then after that, you're gonna put a bunch of effects. First thing that I do, Pro Q3. This is what it looks like, and then DS10 drum shaper, and then I just cut all the way down for the sustain, and then OTT to make this sort of like compressor sound, and then like making like compress like a radio sound, and then Cush Pro, the preset called Lost Bits, and then I think I only turn up the bit crush, drive 44, crush 72, and then for the rest, I think maybe I tweaked some of it, but I couldn't remember. The next effects, I use Serum 2 effects. I open up filter and compressor. For the filter, I choose reverb, and then for the cutoff, 99 hertz, and I turn down the mix to 27%. And then the next one, compressor, I choose the multiband. I turn up the gain to 13, and then make this adjustment, and then for the mix, 100. So you don't need to touch for the mix. Next one, limiter. The limiter to make the sound more volume and then louder. I was in major 2, make it more wider. Make sure to turn on this stereoize, and then turn up to 12.9 whatever millisecond mode. Oh yeah, for the mode you choose this left right here, this one bar or whatever you want to call it. And then Pro Q3. This is the Pro Q3 effects for being sort of like radio or like station walkie-talkie effects. And this is what I did. It looks like this. I know it looks pointless for this one, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know what I do, but yeah. And then soft clipper, and then this what the sounds like for the first process.
Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Yeah, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the.
Yeah, son. And then after that, you're gonna like hold control and then left click, drag all of this. You're gonna go Control Alt C. You're gonna consolidate all of the vocal, and then you're gonna end up with this sound right here. So it's gonna like consolidate, so it's not gonna mess up when you're gonna cut it down. Like if you're gonna do this with the unconsolidated, it's gonna pretty much make you stress or whatever your technique is. But I like to consolidate first, and then right after that, I'm gonna put this this sound, the original sound, after the first process into a new mixer channel. So right here, I put into mixer channel, and then I put bunch of plugins. And the first plugin I open up, Pro Q3, is what it looks like. All right, next one, manipulator. For the manipulator, I only use to turn down the format, or it basically works the same in FL Studio sampler. So you're gonna go to your sample, and then you choose this mode right here. You go to Stretch Pro, and you're gonna turn down to whatever you like, to the sounds that you might liked. But for me, I think I forgot that I have this mode right here inside of FL Studio. So I open up manipulator, and then I turn down the format to -1, and then it sounds like this.
Yeah, pick up the pace.
Without it,
Yeah, pick up the pick up.
sounds like yeah, and then yeah, pick up the pace. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one, Pro Q3. Pro Q3, you're gonna make this three mountain right here. Yeah, just do it, and then soft clipper, manze, to clip it. All right, the last step. Listen, the last step, you're gonna need isotope trash 2, and the preset called grunge. Yeah, maybe I'm or correct me if I'm wrong. And then the last plugin you're gonna use are gate from kilohertz. This the settings look like, and then you're gonna end up with this sound. So this is the before.
Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
And then with the gate sound, it's gonna like cut the quiet sound.
Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Yeah, it sounds like you talking in walkie-talkie or talkie-walkie.
Walk it like I talk it.
Yeah, but yeah. That's for the gate sound. And then after that, you're gonna make sure you're gonna layer with some pitch up vocal. So the next step you're gonna do is you're gonna pre-record your vocal, and then you're gonna sing it with higher vocal or pitch or higher note. So this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
It sounds like more aggressive. And then right after the recording, you're gonna consolidate it, all of the vocal, and then you're gonna go into mixer channel again. You're gonna make sure you put Valhalla room. This is the settings look like, the early and the late. And then you're gonna, of course, to directly route to this track only. So you go right click, route to this track only, left click, and then boom. So it's gonna directly connect into the main mixer channel for the vocal. So it sounds like this.
Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
So that is without the gate, and now with the gate sounds like this.
Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Yeah, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah, all right. The next sound right here, I think it sounds like a DJ scratch. Like it's scratching sound. Like you a DJ and then you scratch some sound. Like you know what I'm saying? It sounds like this. This is the original though. It's from Kashmir Tape Stop 01. And then I did some tweaking here and there. Like you're gonna duplicate the sound, and then you're gonna reverse it. After you reverse, you're gonna make sure the timing is perfect. Don't do like this, or maybe whatever you like, but I do like this. And then you're gonna go into the mixer channel. The first thing that I do, I put patcher for the ducking, reverb, and delay sound, and then Pro Q3 to cut the lows frequencies, and then boost some of the higher, and then OTT. Make sure to turn down the depth to 59%, and then turn up this to bar right here to whatever the threshold. And then last one, or the last plugin, soft clipper, and it sounds like this. Yeah, sounds like that, bro. When you play with the drop, sounds like this.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Holy days. Yeah, pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the last sound, which is the vocal.
Anthem.
And some vocal right here and there. Yeah. So like make it a little bit more hyped for the drop. Yeah. And I forgot to mention that I did some tweak right here for the fills into the second drop, which is the triplet or the repeated snare sound. You only need to cut some of this and then make sure the step are 1/3 beat, and then 1/6 beat, and then you're gonna repeat all of the sound, which is like this, sound like this. You're gonna go this and it sound like this. That is how you're gonna do it. Honorable mention, the acid techno sound. Alright, for the acid sound, I take it from Teknovault, www.teknovault.com. Shout out to y'all. Go get their Serum pack. It's amazing for techno sound. And then I use the preset called Acid Varied. Yeah. Listen, bro, I'm still learning. All right, so I use this sound right here, and then what I did right here, I think maybe turn off this 2 oscillator, the B and C. Maybe I did, but I don't know. And what I do remember is I make this LFO1 sort of sounds longer. I choose BPM and then make sure it's bar for the rate, bar. And then for the cutoff, I turn it down a little bit for this blue thing right here. And then I go right click, go into mod source, and then I go into note, and then I turn on this note on random 1. So it's like it's not gonna like sounds like down 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 down. It's gonna like randomize the sound down down. Yeah, it sounds like that, bro. If I don't know how can I explain for y'all, but yeah, that is the technique sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it sounds like this. You pay attention how it sounds like not the same, like it's always changing for the filter. Yeah, that's what it called the note on random 1. You're gonna hear the first one like maybe quieter, and then for the middle one maybe like it's always changing. You know what I mean? It's always changing. All right, yeah, I think we're done, man. I mean, it's pretty easy. All right, I think we're done, G. Yeah, I think we're done, you know what I'm saying? So, boom! Hey, thank you for watching this video, my dog. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all enjoyed. And listen, a new ISOXO style are going to come up in the upcoming video. So you better subscribe to this channel. Also, for this FL Studio project file, you can get this project file in my Patreon. Also, my other 50+ project file inside my Patreon. So you go to patreon.com/WokeKid and you can get this project file right away. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's WierdKid and I'm out, bruh. Peace.
The pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, yeah, pick up the pace, what, pick up the pace, yeah, pick up the pace, what, pick up the pace, yeah, pick up the pace, what, pick up the pace, yeah, pick up the pace, what, pick up the pace, yeah, pick up the pace, what, pick up the